We are back. I hope you all got something to drink and they're staying hydrated. So, I guess I'll just head home for today. Well, then let's head home.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
Well, you know, I was in a castle and there was a talking cat and then we nearly died.
Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning. Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right?
I do?
Good. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing
How is
around
he
for?
holding
Get
his
upstairs
phone
and go
like...
to bed already.
He's literally holding it like that and talks like... You drop your phone if you hold it like that.
No.
Do you see that?
I just hired a part-time.
You just fucking drop your phone if you hold it like that.
Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
Can I now get... No. Was it castle we wandered into this morning just a dream? Who the fuck knows? Can I not get rid of more clunk? I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of all the weird stuff that's been happening to me. Yeah. Oh, but curls are really hard. They are really hard to manage in real life.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin. There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have
You will
high
know when you stick
expectations
to the
for you.
very end. Do you know what I actually like? That they changed the animation when they talk. Because in the Persona 5, and the normal one, as far as I remember, they still talk even though they didn't talk in real life. In real life, like they didn't have like someone voicing them. And they just talk, and they did change that.
I have high
Yeah, I'm not bold enough for that.
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes.
You see that? He stops talking. That's actually really cool.
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces. I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may
Can you
become
just
a
not?
fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
Wow, that's so nice of you.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Probably none because I think there was My alarm clock. Is it? I had another strange dream. Fate, an awakening? Book. More importantly, I need to hurry and get ready for school. What was that conductor thinking? Charging into the station at the top speed like that. Didn't you hear? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right? Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising.
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
What?
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Yes, thank you. I was just thinking the same thing. What? Hey, I want an explanation.
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh,
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh.
Want me to wake him up?
It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
it's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
What do you want?
Pardon me.
What do you want?
Thank you so much for earlier.
Do what?
For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train.
Well, that what happens?
You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thinking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
I'm cringing that she says senpaining. Well, I seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle though? No. Can't read. I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ushimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. Huh, you all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. Wow, what a teacher. A certain dictionary defines a year as a period of 365 disappointment. The book's title is about as cynical, satirical as the rest of it. It's The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. Hey, new kid. Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Probably money? I don't know what I'm looking at. Und. Ah, there we go. Samurai games. Not disappointing. We're actually in April. Right? True. We're missing something. Ah, there we go. Villains. The answer is villains.
This is it.
I'm sorry. Correct. I want to get those points. They are really necessary to progress the game, so I'm gonna look those answers up. You actually knew that, huh? Sure I did. Sure, villains can affect the course of history, but remember that this definition is a sardonic witticism, nothing more. Here in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. Oh, he got it right? Is he really a criminal? Because I'm a criminal, I can't be smart. He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question. As you can see, I need those points. I know you all heard the reports of these agitators stirring up trouble. We don't have any room for criminals here. Not in school, not in society. Am I clear? I got the hint. Let me actually look if there is already a whole walkthrough. What to do when.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you...
Thank you. Please excuse me.
There we go. They actually already put out a whole walkthrough. It's nice. I'm gonna work with that. Hi Ara! I got the game. I bought it online. It got shipped. And today it was before my doorstep. That's why I'm playing it early. Waiting to ambush me?
Ambush? Come on, don't say shit like that. Anyways, I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it.
Oh, I actually didn't thought that I got it already today because I got the notice that it got shipped on Tuesday, but it was not updated till today in my order shipment. So I was like, yeah, probably gonna get it on Monday or something. And then suddenly today it was before my doorstep, so I was like, hey, amazing! Awesome!
I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
It was just a dream.
You really think so? There's no way we were both dreaming the same exact effed up castle.
Yeah, sure, did I? I mean, there was nothing really new so far. I think the whole first castle isn't really anything new. As far as I know, I mean, like, I didn't spoil myself either, but as far as I know, all the new stuff begins after the first castle. But yeah, please don't spoil yourself. I understand that. I didn't spoil myself either, because I wanted to explore everything myself.
You've got to be wondering what the deal was, too. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
Yuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. I mean, did you take a look at him? I should probably just go along with this. Sure. Sounds like a really good idea to do.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though?
I mean, it's Japan, they
You
can
aren't
build
that way
something
from here,
overnight. Let's just go home.
Don't be like that. It'll be over quick. All
Will
right,
it?
This way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't... We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again?
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Are you sure it's around here?
I'm not so sure anymore. When I checked on my phone, I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
I don't know.
You didn't notice? I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Excuse me, Ryuji?
What's this eyeball looking thing?
I can't delete it.
Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius!
Sure you are, Ryuji.
Let's try
Sure
using
you
it.
are. I really don't know about this.
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh?
I'm doing nothing. You doing this
The
stupid
hell?
shit with my phone. Oh, thank you so much for the follow.
It's the castle from yesterday.
A-A-I-F-U. What a name.
We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah, those clothes.
I mean, he could not delete
Happened
it.
last time too, huh?
Of course it's a virus.
What's with that outfit?
Not bad, huh? I'm looking
You
cool.
like it?
Yes! I do!
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey,
Look, it's the cardigan.
stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
Does it look like a school?
But it's a castle.
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain make sense.
Just because you're
Shouldn't have
stupid.
expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey,
Yes,
Ramona!
he's missing a brain. That is his reason.
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me
Inside.
to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Because I'm at least a bit smart? Yes. Why me? Why do I have to follow this?
I just want to get a better look at your powers.
Why?
Even if you don't agree. I bet this guy'll go on even if he has to do it alone.
Sure.
It's settled.
Peer
then.
pressure. Nice.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
It's common
Makes sense
sense
to teach you
not
as
to
we
barge into the
Come
front
on,
door.
follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this.
You better are sorry.
But
Buy me
just
food.
can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time. Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright?
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay. Oh. Let's not barge in the front door, but let's go through that place where the front door leads. Hey, remember, we went by here when we came in front. But I was seeing double or something just now. Was it Shujin? Told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up. Come on this way.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. It looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
You can fight anyways.
I'll
Shut
just
up.
teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
When you attack a nearby enemy by pressing X, a battle will begin. Watch for a red icon to appear when you are in range. If you approach the enemy from behind without being noticed, the ambush icon will appear. Attack at a moment for an edge in battle.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
You are useless, Ryuji. That's what the cat is saying.
What's this?
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, I need to get rid of the vibration.
Now's our chance to
Oh, it's new music! The music is different! Ooh, I like it! Oh, the music is catchy.
Nice work, team.
No, it's gone. Do I get the music when I'm ambushed now?
It's a step.
Because that's cool. And another level up! It's the fourth fight and I'm getting another level up, so... But first, I actually want to get rid of the vibration. Configuration. Wait. Was it the first one? Yes. Yep.
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
Right. Oh, it's a safe room.
The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One
Wow.
could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
Are you losing your marbles, Ryuji?
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel.
Do they have
Everything is
new
that asshole's
animations as well?
I don't know what happened between you two.
I'm not
Don't let
sure,
your
but I
emotions get the
think
better of you.
so.
His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
Okay.
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
You don't look like a human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form. I
Sure.
think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
Close, it's a game.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. God.
Don't
Sure.
worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so...
I don't want to spoiler anything with the question.
I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine.
Well,
too.
like...
You know what they say, providing is pre-something. Huh? Huh?
So
You
you
died.
were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
I really think they got a few more animations down there.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
In the safe room, you can consult with your teammates and save your game by pressing options. You can also save at the palace entrance.
I should write something.
Then let's save. Because there's also no autosave. There's still no autosave. Why did they not put an autosave? It's gonna be the death of me. I'm so sure of it.
Now then.
There should still be soldiers outside. Let's take note of the situation and get out of here. I thought I just heard something move over there. Yes, it was my imagination. And what of the slaves? They're all in the training hall. I'd assume they're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stay on your guard. Got it? They are guards, so they need to stay on their guard. You hear that? It's at training hall, right?
Okay, let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Yes.
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
Okay. When you're spotted by an enemy, the security level will rise. This is shown on a gauge in the upper left. As the security level rises, it will become more difficult to investigate the palace, so be careful.
And what do we do if that happens?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
It really does not.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
Security level, security level. Security level reduction on 0% security level are now part of the tutorial menu. First tutorials can be seen on the tutorials in the triangle menu. Can you just ambush it?
There's two enemies. Don't
Can I now? I can still not use the gun. I'm annoyed. Why can I not use my gun? What is it? Can you just hit the enemy, please?
Looks like we cleaned up here.
Fucking hit the enemy. Did you get another level up? Are you for real? What did it raise though? Ah, what are you doing now? Training halls up ahead, right? Yeah, it's a little further. Make sure you watch out for any guards along the way. I think there was one down there.
Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair.
Leave it to me.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
Bill.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Finally. Gun attacks are considered a gun skill. Press that thing there to ready your gun and then X to attack. You can continue shooting until you run out of ammunition. You can also change triggers between shots with that other thing.
How about that? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Guns have a higher attack power than melee weapons, but they have a limited amount of ammunition. However, your ammunition will be restored after the battle, so feel free to use it all.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
Not after the battle, it's gonna be filled up when you leave the castle. Or palace, whatever you want to. Yay. More level ups for anyone. Whoa, did the toy gun just shoot real freaking bullets? This is a cognitive rule. As long as your opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's as good as it's realistic looking. I don't get it.
Listen to this.
Because they recognize it as a gun, your ammo capacity is limited in battle. But your enemies are expecting you to combat them with guns loaded, so your ammo is replenished in every new... Is it? Is that new? It wasn't in the old Persona. What's this commotion over here? Why you bastards? Get ready, here comes another one, and take them down.
Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy.
Is it now just because it's a tutorial? Or in general? Just like I thought, all our ammo had returned for that fight. I wasn't sure whether or not to bring it at first, but I'm sure I got it.
Nice.
We are definitely lucky to have the additional firearm in our arsenal. I must say, well done. Even if it was just dumb luck that it worked here. Did you really have to put it like that? Quite ripping, Blondie, you're still getting praise. Oh, by the way, we should decide how we divide up our roles in battle from here on out. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It will be important to coordinate our moves well. I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight for you. What do you mean by how we fight? Basically, what we do in battle. He can order us directly, or let us decide what we do. Though I guess I'm the only other fighter right now. You can change your party members' action during battle by assigning tactics to them. You can either set a particular course of action for them to take or choose to control them directly. You can assign tactics by going to stats in the triangle menu. You can also change tactics by pressing L2 on Akira's turn, then select tactics under the order option. I must say I never did that. I think I never did that before. What's the plan? Want me following orders or acting on my own? Alright.
Yep.
Understood. Let's see what you got. Oh god. Oh no. Can I not hide? Why did it disappear now? It's also new. Why are they disappearing?
A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies.
Is it a new technique?
Something like
I'll
that.
pass.
Let's go.
Second option. Hello. Let me hit you.
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something. First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Sona.
I cannot use my gun. Like, I know they are weak to gun.
Alright! Now rush on in for an all-out attack!
Let's go.
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
Alright. You can initiate all-out attack from holder by pressing triangle. All-out attacks are ultimate attacks which deal heavy damage to all foes. However, you cannot use one if Akira cannot act or if only he cannot.
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Tutorial 700. Okay. First of all. Okay, there is nothing. I just wanted to see.
Yes!
Alright, this is it. Kamoshida's training hall of love? What kind of bullshit is this? This voice, where is it coming from? Probably down here. Oh, is it coming from over there?
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
Too many times.
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this? Stop it! Leave us alone. It's you. Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave him here.
I mean...
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated?
It's really not complicated.
So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
In the real world too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida.
Because who's gonna believe you if you take a picture of that that some weird guys in armor beating up some students.
Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
My camera app won't open.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Point.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home.
Are you even capable of doing that, Ryuji? Because I'm not sure. Okay, let's check the cells around there. Water, please, no more. Giving Aphlas water even for tough training is a common thing in the real world too. That's psycho shit. I'm gonna try and memorize all these guys' faces before we go back. Okay, I'm done. I guess there's no point trying to talk to them. Okay. Hell, this ain't training at all, it's just violence. This means he's been doing something similar in reality too, right? Damn the bastard. Hurry it up! I know, just give me a sec. I'll memorize it real quick.
What are your thoughts?
Hey, are you done yet? We're cutting it close here. Don't freak me out like that, you got them more. Anyway, I got all of them. Then let's stop wasting time, we need to scrum. I don't want people to glower at me like they do to you. Don't drag me into your mess. Bye.
What's this?
Yes!
Harry, we need to get out of here, quick. Alright, we're back. We gotta get out of here, quick. The watch post near the training hall has ceased reporting. Chances of intruder activity are extremely high. All personnel increase security measures.
Oh man.
We stayed here too long. Come on, let's get out of here.
This way!
The access this way, let's hurry. Yeah, let's go through that really big open hall, because what could go wrong?
You knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle. I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Violence?
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
God damn it.
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
This'll hurt.
You're mine.
Ooh, that wasn't.
There's more of them? This is bad.
I was like, hey, this is good. Or he's like, hey, this is bad. Oh.
Can't be.
Okay. I guess we out.
Oh, you piece of.
Morgana, Morgana.
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
Kindness.
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
Stand up for yourself.
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kid!
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? And I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kid! Flip him, Persona! Let's go, Captain!
The enemy's down!
Still remember the weakness of those two.
Captain Kid!
The enemy's down!
I cannot do but home plus yard.
Persona! It's time. Go down!
Kamoshida. So why have I lost?
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
Rip.
How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. It's the weekend and I don't have to work on a Saturday and I got my Persona copy, so life's good.
I told you that this is my castle.
Till Monday, when I have to work
Still
again.
don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What's going on?
I'm so jealous. No, I'm not. Training is over? Oh, yes.
Now that you mention it.
But I still have some trainings the upcoming weeks. Somewhere in between.
But
Between all my
why is she
vacation.
even here? Hey,
Oh,
let
really
go of her,
cool.
you perv!
You gotta be faster than I am. Because we have Kingdom Hearts, we have this game, then we have Final Fantasy, then we have Final Fantasy 9. We have so many games that have so much story. I can't be able to do all of them at the same time.
This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
Still, I still have to play Chain of Memories though. It's gonna take forever.
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Just shut up and go.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Bye.
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
You look like a fog.
The hell? It's much better than your magician-looking one.
I doubt that. Yes, I won't play them part on proud mode, and yes, please help me.
Quiet.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before. When a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot.
Mugen is like, here, I praise you. But not really.
Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta
Please
do is...
stop.
Wait, I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you!
What?
You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
Are these emojis I cannot see? I actually never promised you anything, Morgana.
See? I wasn't lying.
Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat?
Oh, okay, I don't see that. I'm sorry.
We're busy. Thanks for everything, cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Goodbye, cat.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up?
I'm exhausted. And I
Guess
could
you
use
don't
an
really
up.
show it, huh?
Always.
But damn, if what we saw was for real, I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, want to help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
Nah. I'm
No hesitation
good.
at all? Come on, just hear me out. Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal. Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
Teacher did I?
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously.
I could use an up.
Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
I feel you, but...
You
But
gotta
you
do
know...
this. I'll help out too.
With what?
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
I can sense a bond of trust coming from Ryuji. Can you?